Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And as you can see, upon logging in at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for me, and I don't know what time zone it is for you, but we have the 6.5 million downloads login bonus. Congratulations to Slime for making it to almost 3 years and 6.5 million downloads. Granted, there have been games with higher download counts in that time, and there have been games that have shut down in between 2.5 years and 3, so I think we're doing okay. Looks like we get a full multi probably on the Season 3 Part 3 ticket banner, since this is accompanied by 10 of the Part 3 medals, and a whopping, holy shit, 30 crystals. Alright. But that is not all that we have in the news, because there is just an overview. And today is the day of the Vengeance rerun. Redux event Yom the Adamant Allfather's Beatdown Battle. This is where you can get the best free-to-play character, Yom, in maybe not the best, but he is very much up there. He is a strong contender for best free-to-play unit in the game because of his orb change, makes him generic, and his vengeance skill. So even if you don't have Protector Velzard or Raphael, you have someone who can apply vengeance on top of what, maybe Protector Albus is doing. This is very good. This will help a lot of people clear a lot of stages that they couldn't previously beat. So it's great. Please use this opportunity to unlock him, level him up to his maximum capability, because God knows when he's coming back. And you do not want to miss this chance. Apart from that, there's also information in here about the bait banner and the ticket packs. We'll take a look at that in a second. First off, yesterday, I streamed the new Isekai Chronicles game, but our game had a small tie-in event for the new game. It introduces, I think, one of the original characters that Isekai Chronicles is bringing in, and you can get another total whopping 25 magic crystals. It is just a voiced over story event. It doesn't have anything really super interesting to it. It's no gameplay, it's just cutscenes. So it's not very hard. There's 5 of them, that's why you get 25 crystals. And hooray? Question mark? I put out an overview, review, first impressions video, and I'm not super impressed, but I'm going to keep playing it because I need to get my money's worth. And that's pretty much the only reason. Okay, let's check out what else is in the downloads campaign. Isekai Memories has been downloaded a total of over 6.5 million times. As always, we want to sincerely thank all of our chancellors. To celebrate, we've got a grand campaign in store for you. Read on to get all the details. We have a special quest where you can receive various items as first clear rewards, such as Weapon, Magic Cubite, and Magic Crystals. We got some Platinum Hammers. These Magic Cubites are used for enhancements, rerolls, gear stats, whatever you want to call it, on your gear. These are ability release EX rocks, crystals, Platinum Hammers, always great. We'll take free stuff of that. We have the download, or the login that we already saw, recruit tickets, magic crystals, coins for the shop. We've got the double bond XP going on tonight and going through what is the 18th for me, so 10 days from now, next Sunday. So that's a decent amount of time to get double bond XP. This is a good way to deepen your bonds with your companions. Get free crystals from leveling up their bonds. This is very good and always a welcome thing. And then we have a free construction slot, which again is always good for newer players. They get an extra spot to build their population buildings or their element enhancement buildings, things that can take a while that they normally have taken up with one of the 3 slots. Now you have an extra one for a week. Always a good thing, always welcome. And we have the Kaijin Excavation Core event coming on the 12th or the 13th, depending on where you live. I've already done a video going over why it's so good and what it's coming up. I've done a lot of videos on this event over the time, and I cannot, understate how important this event is for newer players. If you have an excess of stamina pots, you should keep on saving them for this event. If you stock up during the Kaijin Event Core, you will not need to do any of the other ability release quests or need cores or magic ore for making gear for quite a long time if you can dedicate a lot of parallel processing time to this event. Generally, what I would do is I would just max out my stamina and run a process overnight, and then wake up in the morning, reap the rewards, and do the same thing the next night for the entire time it's here. Maybe not for me, because I'm kind of stocked up, but for newer players, I would throw as much stamina as possible into each of these separate individual sections of the quest. Really get your materials grinded up so you don't have to worry about it for a long time. And you get 450 extra stamina from doing missions related to how many times you clear it. So you do get some stamina back, which you can then just throw back into the quest, which does make it nice. So that is all for the 6.5 million download campaign. Do I wish there was more? Oh, sure, yeah, totally. But at least they're giving us something, and at least we can get some free platinum hammers and some of the magic cubicites for the sweaty whales. But now we have the Vengeance rerun. Let's check out the ticket pack. What does it come with? It's got a guaranteed EX ticket and 300 crystals. This should probably be about $25. And then a 30% EX ticket pack with 300 crystals. Okay, let's check those out really fast. Pack shop. Pack shop. Yeah, $24 for guaranteed EX. That's very good. And then we have a 30%er for the same price. Okay, fine. Who is on this banner? Is it just Vengeance, or is there a number of different EX characters? There are a number of EX characters. A number of them. Not too many, though. Okay, so, I mean, Albus is okay. The Masked Hero is shit. Veldora is shit. Guy is good. This Rimuru is okay. This Lumi is okay. This Violet's good. Vengeance Raphael is one of the prime targets for you to hit. 15% right there. All the Vengeance characters have a 15%. Fountain of Wisdom Hinata is meh to bad. Shizu, same, meh to bad. Shuna is meh to bad, unfortunately. Fountain of Wisdom Reamer is really good. And Fantasy Milim is meh to bad. Alright, but at least the Vengeance characters have a rate up. And then the Protector, Velzard, also has a 15% chance. So your odds are quite good of pulling a Vengeance character with this EX ticket if you want to spend $25 or so. Vengeance is still a very, very powerful team even today. They are about to be a year old, and they have just now found decent ways to nerf them. And, moving forward, they probably will find new and impressive ways to nerf them. But if you have trouble clearing any other content in the game, they will do it. If you have trouble clearing some of the old tempered edges, they'll do it. Even some of the newer beatdown battles, right? The previous ones, Vengeance can clear it. Some of the incoming ones, as long as you can stun and maybe it's like a single target beatdown battle, they can get it done. We were given 100 free Octagram emblems for free this month or last month. You could use that to pick up Guy, and then you could guarantee that you can clear a single target beatdown battle with ease. So them coming back is good, but as for the actual banner itself, might be a different story. So we do have a 1 or more 5-star guaranteed with no limit to how many times you can summon. At 30 pity, you can get a 30%er ticket. And let's take a look at the drop rates for this now. Is it any better? 0.014% and then 0.933% for the Vengeance characters. And then Protector has... where is she? A 0.7%er. Okay, sure. And then on the 5th slot, because it's a guaranteed 5-star, the rate does go up a tiny amount, 1.087. Man, I don't really know if I would recommend people summon on this. I always say Vengeance is a good team. They get featured on a lot of banners. They were featured on the part 2? Part 1? Somewhere in here? One of the parts? I can't remember which one. Maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. Talking out my ass. One of the two. But nevertheless, they get featured on a number of banners. It's not like they're hiding them away. Yom has been hidden away, so that's why it's important to grab him right now. But Vengeance Shuna and Vengeance Veldora are honestly kind of trash. They're not really that good of pickups. They don't have any defensive skills. They're more damage focused or specifically support for damage. They do not have the same viability that Raphael does with, 4 different units in one kit, or Protector Velzard. So while these two are the prime cream of the crop, these two are kind of shit. And again, with the 3rd anniversary creeping up in 3 months, do you really want to summon for a team that's a year old that can clear the old events, but takes time? Or do you want to save up for the 3rd anniversary with a team that can guaranteed clear most everything? Because even today, Visions of Coleus, the 2nd anniversary team, they can clear almost anything, right? You might die in some high damage event, but, a lot of teams will. They can kill everything. Vengeance can kill anything too. It just takes a bit longer, and you're gonna have to be a bit patient. But they are a year old at this point, almost. Do you want to summon for a team that's a year old, or do you want to summon for a team in 3 months that's going to be tippity top tier, bright, shiny coat of paint? I would still wait and summon for that. This is extreme bait, because they know how good Vengeance is, and they know how much we've been talking it up for the past year. But please be smart with your crystals, especially if you are a free-to-play player. Don't get baited into this 30%er. Oh, I can throw 3 multis at it. That's 900 crystals. It's not a bad thing. That's 900 less crystals that you have towards pity for the 3rd anniversary. You don't want to be in a shortage if you're not a paying player. You want to be able to guarantee that you can hit that 6,000 or, unfortunately, 9,000 pity for the Protector when the 3rd anniversary comes. And you're going to feel real bad if you spend crystals willy-nilly on banners like this and you don't pull them, for one, and then you lack the funds to pull the guaranteed copy of the 3rd anniversaries. Alright? That is the worst feeling, and then you're going to feel like a dumbass, and you come crying to me in chat when I'm streaming, how do I get more crystals? And I'm going to say, well, what'd you use them on? And you said, well, I summoned on all the bait banners. I'm going to call you an idiot, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Don't make me not feel bad about that. Don't make yourself feel bad about it. Save your crystals. Alright? Get free Yom. He will help you a lot of the way. 99% of the way. Alright? Be smart. But if you do happen to summon on this banner, let me know what you pull in the comments below. What did you get on your 30%er ticket? If you spent the money, what did you get on your EX ticket? But that's it from me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.